Hi Girl Scout family, this is Bobby Camacho, your GSCCS training specialist. In light of events happening around the world, it is important to try to keep the normalcies within our troops right now. Some of you have been very creative and started doing virtual meetings with the girls, using online platforms such as Class Dojo where you can assign badge work to the girls and they could take pictures of them doing it or the completed work and add those to your Class Dojo page is a great idea. You can also add videos in Class Dojo. A group text is a great way also to have the girls communicate with each other, especially the parents during this time as well. Closed Facebook groups are very popular also because you can post pictures and videos and any type of updates that have to do with our council as well as the girls' schools, etc. So making sure that we are keeping in communication with our girls will help them to actually feel a little bit of normalcy as well as, safeness. We do have some badges that can be completed in isolation, such as programming and coding, things like that. So if you would like a refresher on the coding class, I am going to show you how to maneuver through code.org right now. So what you can do is go to code.org, and there is a lot of stuff if you look through the website that you can have the girls do. I would like to go to students right here. If you click on students, it takes you to this page, and if you scroll down, it has an hour of code, it has a lot of different resources, but here are the different grades, K through 5, 6 through 12, and beyond K through 12. So I'm going to click on the K through 5. Okay. Now, right here, it shows you the courses by age. So we have 4 to 7, 5 to 8. For the sake of this video, I'm going to probably click on course C, 6 through 10. But if you look down, there are other videos and resources from third parties that you can have the girls also look at. So I'm going to click on course C. So if you look at the coding badges, it has different terminology and definitions such as sequencing, binary, loops, events. It doesn't say data, I don't believe, or end of course project, but this is perfect for our coding badge. So you can actually try now if you want to see what it's all about. And here's a video. I'm going to skip through another powerful password video, robotic video, and then this video tells you how to actually code. So girls will watch the video and push continue, and then this will give them their very first lesson on their very first step of coding. Now all I did was click the back button where we had this course C and it said try it now. Well, now it says continue. So if you go back to it, since we went all the way up to the first step of the programming with the Angry Birds, I'm going to show you at the bottom. Here is the code right here. Not the code, I'm sorry, the key. And this will say not started if it has nothing. In progress, completed, and it's perfect. And then these are the assessments that the girls complete. So if you go back up, you will see that I went through the videos and then I was on the very first step of Angry Birds. Now your own kids at home, if you're watching them, you can watch over what they're doing and see how far they get. It's a little bit more tricky when you're trying to assign these courses to the girls in your troop, unless you have parents that are going to watch over what they do. So I'm going to show you how to create an account for the girls. So you could essentially check on the coding work that the girls in your troop do, and then you could purchase the badge for them. So So I'm going to go over here to sign in. So I have mine hooked up to my Facebook. It's just easier. Okay. When you sign in and create an account, it will just ask you what organization or what school district you're in, and you can just put Girl Scouts. It's a free platform for you to use. So if you put Girl Scouts, it's no big deal. It'll still create an account for you. So next, I'm going to create a section. And right here, you can have the students or girls sign in with picture logins, Word logins, or their own personal logins. Okay, so I'm going to choose picture logins just because it's a little bit easier. I'm going to put, oops, had cap locks. Goodness gracious. Juniors. And then I'm going to select course C. And you don't even have to do a full course if you don't want. If you want the girls just playing, not playing, but coding Star Wars or the Flappy Code or Gumball, whatever, when you look through all of the website and you decide what you want them to do, you can assign anything to them right here, okay? So I'm going to do course C because I want them to actually learn all of their coding definitions and what it is. And then I'm going to click, I'm going to push save right here. Okay, so now I have juniors, grade 4, course C, but I need to start adding students. So I'm going to go over here to add students. You could type in their name individually, or you can add multiple students at a time. If you have your roster open, what I do a lot of times is I will just copy and paste my roster, or from my class roster as well. So Juliet. Okay, so I have 3 students. I'm going to click done. And their ages. I put 4th grade, huh? Thought I was doing 2nd grade for a second. Let's see. Okay. So the secret is their actual password. So I'm going to put save. So you can actually, on Gordon, you can show what password. So for Gordon, she has a red bird. You can reset it by clicking reset. You could choose a monster for her, a unicorn, I don't know what that is, a bat, whatever you want. So I'm going to click that. Okay. Now I'm going to push save for low, and I'll do this Viking person, and I'm going to push save for Juliet. I'm going to reset. I'm going to give her oh, Juliet went that way. There we go. Okay, so these are their passwords right here if you want to see really quick. And then if you go down to login, so you can print out the login cards for them, and you can have them on hand for you as well. I always print the login cards for me, so when a student or a girl needs their logins, I already have it already up. So this is their secret picture that they're going to need when they log in. When they go to code.org, and I'll show you from their perspective right now, this is what they're going to enter. And then this is the girl. So you will cut these login cards out, and then you'll give them to each of the girls. When you do Word login, it won't be a picture. It will be a word such as the word blue, red, green, something like that. And then when you do personal logins, the girls have to come up with their own personal logins, which for the older girls might be really good, but a good idea. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to show you just by picture login. Okay, so I'm going to log out so you can see from the girls' perspective. I'm going to go back to code.org. So when the girls go to code.org, they're going to click sign in. Now they don't have to have an account. Over here where it says enter your 6-letter section code, that's why I had the caps lock on earlier. You're going to click what the section code was. That's why it's good to print out your cards, and then you're going to choose the name. When I chose Gordon, the secret pictures popped up, and then I'm going to click on the octopus and then sign in. So this is what the girl sees. This course was assigned. If it was the Star Wars course assigned to her, then the Star Wars one would pop up. And this is what she will see. And then she clicks try now, and she goes all through the coding program. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to sign out, I'm going to sign back in, and then you can actually go to your section of your courses. I'm going to click on the junior section, and then these are your girls listed, and it shows you what courses they are working on or completing right now. Now, a lot of leaders ask, well, how many sections would warrant a badge? It's completely up to you, on your discretion, what you want them to learn. I definitely would want them to learn, if the terminology inside the badge works as loops and sequencing, I would probably end it maybe at 13. If I would check on it frequently throughout the year, throughout the months, and if they got up to 13, I would probably give them a badge, if that's where the sequencing or loops end up on. You can have them complete all of the sections in order to earn their badge. It's completely up to your discretion. But this is a really good thing, for a really good program and a really good badge for the girls that are in isolation to work on. So I just wanted to do a little refresher, or basically a tutorial if you haven't taken my coding class. Any other questions, let me know. I am here, I'm working from home, but we're all taking it one day at a time, and we're all trying to learn together. So if you need anything, email me, call me. I am here for you. Have a safe week, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.